First of all, as before, we will go through the 10 to 1, but we'll do it more quickly this time, as we're getting used to it, and then we'll connect to our higher self. So, becoming peaceful, please. Closing our eyes, deciding that the physical body is being controlled by us during the period of this meditation, and not the other way around as it normally does during our waking moments. And calming down the physical body, becoming still, and as before, looking at, visualizing the number 10. The number 10 is our friend. The number 10 is going to take us out of this vibration and help elevate us to a higher vibration. Look at the number 10 in all its glory, all its colors, all its different aspects. Turn it around, change the typeface, and then let it go and replace it with the number 9. Have a look at the number 9 as you feel yourself once again withdrawing from the material world. Let it go. It'll chug on along without you for a few minutes as you enter higher vibrations, and you let go of the number 9 and replace it with the number 8. Calming down now. That harmony and peace that you feel is your natural state. Anything else is a misstep, is a lie. It's what the world would have you believe. It's not true. Let go of the number 8 and replace it with the number 7. Ever more peaceful now. You're remembering that you're a being of light. You're remembering that you're a being of love and that you are loved. As you let go of the number 7 and replace it with the number 6. Peace all around you, peace flowing through you, peace calming down your thoughts, peace slowing down your metabolism, peace allowing healing energies to enter your body. As you let go of the number 6 and replace it with the number 5. Halfway there now, halfway to bliss and to peace and a reconnection with who and what you really are. As you let go of the number 5 and replace it with the number 4. Going deeper now into that other world, into another reality, into a greater reality. As you replace the number 5 with the number 4. We can do this quite peacefully and quite quickly now as we replace the number 4 with the number 3. The number 3 with the number 2, the number 2 with the number 1, and we let go of the number 1, and we're now about to take our journey, our visualization. Now as you sit in your chair, now in a relaxed and altered state, now in an elevated state of consciousness, I would like you, please, in your imagination, to take the paperback-sized version of the book of your lives that the librarian, that loving spirit, gave you earlier today from your pocket or your bag. Place it now in your imagination in your lap and open it up towards the back of the volume, where you will see blank pages ready to record your unfolding life experience as it happens now and throughout the rest of today. Those blank pages are 2 blank white sheets. There's a little writing right to the top of the left-hand page representing your life experience thus far today, but the rest of the double-page spread you are looking at is completely blank, because its contents have yet to be written by you later today. I now want you to feel the presence of your higher self standing behind you and placing their hands on your shoulders. you should feel warmth and love and comfort and positive energy. A deep feeling of belonging as you reconnect with all the energy and wisdom gained from all your past lives on earth. Light energy, divine illumination, is transmitted down from your higher self, down through their hands, into and through your shoulders. And that light energy now flows down through your arms, down into your hands, and down from your hands into the pages of your life book, on which will be written your experiences of today. And as you look at them, the white pages become even more brilliant. They shine, they glow, they radiate. They are filled with power and light and wisdom and potential from your higher self. Now that energy that's in the book flows back out from those pages towards you, back into your hands, back into your arms, and now into your torso and across your chest to the center of your spiritual being, to your heart center. You see your chest glowing with white light, light that is bringing you a gift today, the ability to live the rest of today from a higher perspective, from the inspiring, healing, joyous viewpoint of your greater self. Let's allow this to take place for a couple of minutes in silence. See, feel that light flowing into you from your higher self. See, feel that heavenly light illuminating, warming your chest and pouring into your heart center. Feel the gentle, loving hands of your higher self on your shoulders. And we'll move on in a couple of minutes. Now, your greater self gently takes their hands from your shoulders. But as they do so, you know that they are eternally connected to you via your heart, and that you can make this connection with them at any time. And so, feeling energized, inspired, healed, renewed, spiritually capable, and spiritually powerful, you now close the book of your life in your lap and return it to your pocket or your bag. Now take a few deep breaths and enjoy the feeling of belonging, of wisdom that you have gained and you have earned over many lifetimes. The feeling of divine connection and inspiration. Everything is all right. And your light, the light that is emanating from you, will make it all right for so many more souls on earth throughout today. Now, see, imagine the number 1 in your mind's eye. As we quickly but gently make that countdown back to earthly consciousness in reverse. So concentrate on the number 1, feeling at peace, feeling filled with light and healing energy. Then let that image go and replace it with the number 2. Concentrate on the number 2, then let it go and replace it with the number 3. You are bringing out of your meditation the energies that you've discovered there. So when you return to earthly consciousness, you will feel better than you did before you began this meditation. As you let go of the number 3 and you replace it with the number 4. Very peaceful now. Not only are you bringing healing energies, light energies back into your own life on an earthly level, you are also emanating light at this point that can help other souls across this globe. As you let go of the number 4 and replace it with the number 5. Halfway back now. Your spirit self is still standing behind you, approving of what you're doing. As you let go of the number 5 and replace it with the number 6. Coming back to earthly consciousness now, as you let go of the number 6 and instead see the number 7. Peacefully now let go of the number 7 and replace it with the number 8. Almost back, but not quite. So let go of the number 8, replace it with the number 9. And as we concentrate on the number 10, having let go of the number 9, we ask the divine to close our energy centers, the energy centers that admit vibrations and send out vibrations on an earthly level, so that we are protected and loved for the rest of the day. And now, as you let go of the number 10, quietly, peacefully, and in your own time, come back to this world. You get to have a sleep and then you get some good food. It's fantastic, isn't it? But some of the things we can't say as spiritual beings with a mission. We can't say ever, I can't be bothered today. We can't say as spiritual beings with a mission, I'll do it later today. We can't say with beings, as beings with a spiritual mission, I'll do that tomorrow. I've got things to do on a material level today. Or we might say, well, we've got jobs to go to. We've got people to see, things to do. How are we going to make that connection to the spiritual world? We connect first thing. If we need to get up earlier, we get up earlier. If we need to go to bed later, we go to bed later. But our one mission every day has to be to make that spiritual connection. Has for us to become that vortex of energy, that pulse of energy into the world of higher vibrations and higher concepts. The souls across the world need that so badly at the moment, and we don't have to be in physical connection with them, in physical contact with them in order for it to happen. It is our job to bring that light in and to send that light out. Once we've done that, it is decided by higher authority where that light goes. I recently had an object that I bought and it didn't work properly, electronic object. And I contacted someone at the company and I said, quite politely, I said, it doesn't work, this happens when I turn it on. And she said, sounds like you've got a faulty object. I'll send you a label and you can send it back. She sent me a label and I packed it up and sent it back. And this person was wonderful throughout this connection. And I could see there was a little icon next to her name whenever she emailed me. And she looked like a young person, perhaps 30 years old, if that. And I got a replacement thanks to her, which does work. And I wrote to her, I emailed her, and I said, thank you for your kindness. Thank you for sorting things out so efficiently and so promptly for me. And I thought that would be the end of it. And she wrote back, she said, oh, thank you for saying that to me. That meant so much to me, what you've said. And there we have an example which is unconscious, simply through being kind, of the light going from one person to another and presenting a different view to that person. I was touched that happened. Once many years ago, I went to the dentist, which is not my favourite occupation, I must admit. Not the dentist I have now, a couple of dentists ago. And he was examining my teeth and he told me that he'd lost his mother. And he said, you lost your mother recently, didn't you? And how did you cope with it? And I spoke to him about, despite being nervous, being in the dentist chair, I spoke to him about how I'd coped with it and what I believed in, and I was sorry for his loss. And I was on my way to my spiritual teacher then, my spiritual mentor. It's a long time ago. And when I got there, she said, one of the guiding influences from the soul group is saying, your mission today was not to go to the dentist, it was to be a comfort to the dentist.
Wow.
So it's not what we perceive things to be on a material level, it's what we're actually doing on a spiritual level that counts. And we only have a limited number of days in which to do this, each of us. We're not here for a long time. But for us, it's even more important that we work spiritually and open ourselves up to divine energies at all times. We don't have days to waste. We don't have hours to waste. We don't have minutes to waste, and we don't have seconds to waste. And there's a reason for that, because we're not coming back. Well, I think it's time for some lunch, Tony, you were saying, at this time.
I've got this mental picture. When I go to the dentist, he asks me a question and he sticks his hand on a drill, and I thought, I'm just wondering how Michael's speech helped that guy. Could have come out in dentist
I was
speak.
holding his hand away like this at the time, Tony. Yeah.
So I think also, Michael, one thing is that I know everybody around the sanctuary that comes here are totally committed on the spiritual path.
Indeed.
And I know that is at the forefront of everything they do. And you get like that. The more you do this, the more you find it uncomfortable in the material world.
Oh, yes.
And you find it more comfortable in the spiritual. We're blessed that we have a community here where we are all like-minded and like-thinking. But I think one of the things to say is don't beat yourself up. If it goes wrong or you don't get it as you like, don't judge it and then beat yourself up, because that's bringing in the lower vibrations. Just laugh at yourself and move on to the next situation where you can perhaps act differently. Just use it as an analysis. But I think that's really important.
And it's only happening on a material level. Put it in context, as you're saying, Tony. Put it in context. This appears to be happening to me, but really it's not happening to me. It's only one strand of my consciousness that's involved in this. So I extract my consciousness from that strand. And then it has no power over me, and it will disappear, which it does, doesn't it?
Exactly.
No matter how dire our circumstances may seem at any time, There is a way out of them all, and that's to take ourselves out of the situation, remember that we're a spirit, remember that no harm can come to us, and it flows.
And one of the things that I would add to that is the wow moment when you spot it. When something's happened and you realise that you've acted differently, got a different result, and it's like, wow, that was amazing. And so I think you have to be able to see it, sense it for what it is as a spiritual act, and then you can log it in your mind for the next time, and you know that these are not just, isn't that lucky moments, but actually you controlled that by being a spiritual being in that particular situation. And
you have a friend who makes a very good point, Malcolm, I think, who says everything is an opportunity, and that's exactly right.
Yeah.
If you view it as an opportunity, what can I learn from this? In putting this right, I've learned something.
Yeah.
And turn it on its head. It's not a negative, it's an opportunity.
And when you get the result, it's not lucky. It isn't, oh, isn't that a coincidence? I've got what I'm looking for. No, it's you acting spiritually. You're tuning in to everything that organises everything, the higher self you, and you're getting it. And just know it, that you're acting spiritually.
And look at the chocolates we've got today.
And mine was the biggest.
Yeah. That's true.
I asked beforehand, please can I have the biggest piece of chocolate?
You've got to be careful because it might fall on your head though. That's the thing.
I'm using the universe in a really conscientious way. So are you doing questions now or afterwards on this?
No, this afternoon. We've got a longer meditation this afternoon in which each of us is going to save a soul.
What time is it?
Each of us is going to work to save a soul this afternoon. And then we have a question and answer session. And then we will collapse, I think.
Yeah. Okay, some questions have already been answered.
Can I just say that there are 1 or 2 free books. They're slight seconds, so if anybody wants one or you can think of somebody who would benefit, then just help yourself. So that it's only your life after death.
Only?
Oh, sorry, Kenneth's been there already, so there aren't any of the others. But yes, help yourself.
I know the chef has produced a lovely buffet. There's gluten-free, there's everything in there. He's done an amazing job. I come in the morning, there's nothing there, and then 50 people are going to eat really well. I don't know how he does it, but he does. And so I think it's time to just enjoy the food.
And we'll see you
and
all
I'll,
after
I'll
lunch.
come and round you all up when the time is appropriate.
Yeah.